Welcome back my YouTube channel Old COIN ZEE Collection. Today's video we take a close and detailed look at this coin 1995 South Africa 5-cent coin, a coin that may appear ordinary but holds surprising interest among collectors. This coin was minted by the South African Mint and issued in the year 1995 during a significant time in the country's history. Just a year after the first democratic elections, coins from this era represent more than currency, they symbolize transformation and identity. The obverse of the coin features the South African coat of arms used from 1910 to 2000. It's a symbol of unity, strength, and heritage. Around the edge of the design, the name of the country is inscribed in two of South Africa's official languages, South Africa and South Africa. The reverse side of the coin shows the distinctive image of a blue crane, which is the national bird of South Africa. The design is elegant and refined, with intricate detail that adds character to this small denomination coin. The 1995 5-cent coin is made of bronze-plated steel. It has a diameter of approximately 19.4 millimeters and weighs about 3 grams. Despite its modest size, its cultural and collectible value can be quite significant. One of the interesting facts about this coin is its transition phase in South African currency history. By the mid-1990s, coins were being redesigned and certain mintage patterns were changed. This makes some coins from that period particularly sought after. There are two main types of the 1995 5-cent coin: the standard circulation strike and the proof strike. While the circulation strike was made for everyday use, proof coins were specially made for collectors and are typically in much better condition. Proof coins usually feature more detailed relief and a mirror-like finish. If you are fortunate enough to have a 1995 5-cent proof coin in pristine condition, it's considered a rare piece, especially if graded professionally. Grading is essential when assessing a coin's value. Coins graded by respected agencies such as PCGS or NGC fetch higher market prices, especially when rated MS65 or above. Such coins are known for their uncirculated, almost untouched quality. Collectors worldwide have shown interest in rare South African coins, and the 5-cent 1995 coin is no exception. The demand often depends on mintage figures, condition, rarity of errors, and historical significance. Speaking of errors, there have been reported instances of the 1995 5-cent coin with minting flaws, such as double strikes or off-center images. These error coins can increase the value significantly, depending on severity and uniqueness. Now let's talk about value. While the regular 1995 5-cent coin might not be worth more than a few dollars in circulated condition, a rare proof or mint error variant can attract very high bids. One such proof coin, kept in pristine, graded condition, has reportedly reached valuation estimates close to $5 million in private collector circles. Though actual confirmed sales at that figure are extremely rare and largely symbolic of its rarity and desirability, most standard pieces in good condition might sell between $1 and $50 depending on buyer interest. But collectors should keep an eye out for coins with visible errors, unusual features, or pristine proof quality, as these are what command the highest attention and price tags. It's important to note that not every 1995 5-cent coin will be worth a fortune. But if yours stands out due to condition, grading, or rarity, it's worth getting it professionally appraised to explore its true market value. This coin is a small window into South Africa's history and serves as a great example of how everyday currency can become a collectible treasure over time. Its unique design and period context make it a favorite among many African coin collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin journey, this coin 1995 South African 5-cent coin history. This coin 20-cent coin from the year 1993. This coin is not only a collector's delight but also holds great historical and cultural significance. The 1993 South African 20-cent coin is part of the third decimal series. It was issued during a time of major transition in the country, just a year before South Africa's first democratic elections. This adds both historic and symbolic value to the coin. On the obverse side, the coin features the South African coat of arms. This version of the coat of arms was used from 1910 until it was replaced in 2000. Around it, The name of the country is inscribed in two of South Africa's official languages, English and Afrikaans, South Africa, and SUAD Africa. The reverse side of the coin displays a beautiful design of the strelitzia flower, also known as the crane flower. This iconic plant is native to South Africa and is one of the most recognized floral symbols of the nation. The number 20 is placed prominently to indicate the denomination. The 20-cent coin was struck in nickel-plated copper, giving it a silver-like appearance. Its standard diameter is 22 millimeters, and it weighs about 5 grams. This combination of metal content and size made it a durable yet lightweight coin for daily use. One important feature of this coin is its smooth edge. Unlike some coins with milled or reeded edges, the 1993 20-cent coin has a plain edge, which helps distinguish it by touch alone. This detail was part of an effort to make coins more accessible to the visually impaired. 1993 was a year of relatively lower minting numbers for the 20-cent denomination compared to other years. While millions were produced, very few have survived in uncirculated or high-grade condition. This has made well-preserved pieces increasingly scarce in the collector's market. The coin was minted by the South African Mint in Centurion, Gauteng. Known for its high-quality production standards, the mint has been in operation for over a century and is responsible for producing the country's official currency and collector coins. Collectors often look for coins with mint errors, and the 1993 20 cents has a few known variations. Some rare examples include double strikes, off-center strikes, or misalignments between the die and the planchet. Such errors significantly raise a coin's value. Now let's talk about the value. A standard circulated 1993 20-cent coin might only fetch a few dollars depending on its condition. However, coins in mint condition, especially those certified by grading services like NGC or PCGS, can be worth significantly more. In rare cases, error coins or coins with proof-like quality have been estimated or sold for values reaching up to $8 million. Primarily in international auctions where rarity and condition drive prices sky high. It's important to understand that while such high values are exceptional, they do reflect the potential this coin has in the numismatic world. Rarity, condition, historical context, and collector demand all influence its worth. If you have a 1993 20-cent coin, you should carefully examine its condition. Look for any visible mint errors, discoloration, or wear. If it appears pristine, consider getting it graded, as a high certification can dramatically boost its market appeal. Many collectors add this coin to their collection due to its link with South Africa's transitional period. It's more than just currency, it's a tangible piece of a nation's journey toward democracy and change. Preserving the coin in a dry, cool place away from humidity and handling it with gloves can help maintain its condition. Use a protective coin holder or capsule to avoid damage from air or touch. In the global coin market, South African coins have grown in popularity due to their artistic designs and historical narratives. The 1993 20 cents is no exception. As more collectors discover this coin, its demand is expected to continue rising. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin 1993 South Africa 20 cents coin history. This coin 2 cents coin from the year 1992. The 1992 2 cents coin from South Africa may look simple at first glance, but it carries with it a story that spans political change, rare minting details, and collector intrigue. This coin was minted during a crucial period in South African history, right before the end of apartheid. This coin is part of the third decimal series introduced by the South African Reserve Bank. The obverse, or front, of the coin features the iconic South African coat of arms used between 1910 and 2000. This emblem represents unity, strength, and the history of the country. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of two king protea flowers, the national flower of South Africa, carefully engraved to highlight the country's natural beauty. The words 2 cent appear boldly below the floral design. The coin was minted in bronze-plated steel, making it magnetic. Its diameter measures 18 millimeters, and it weighs approximately 2.5 grams. The edges are plain and smooth, without any reading or text. The 1992 issue was part of the transitional years in South African minting. It was among the last in the series before the introduction of the smaller, more modern coinage that followed post-apartheid. This historical context adds significant value to the coin. What makes this coin particularly interesting to collectors is the combination of its design elements and limited surviving quantities in mint condition. Many were removed from circulation due to the coin's small value at the time, and even more were melted down or discarded. Some versions of the 1992 2-cent coin show unique die errors or misstrikes, such as off-center stamping, double dates, or missing details in the protea design. These errors can increase the value of the coin significantly in the eyes of collectors. In pristine, uncirculated condition, graded by professional coin grading services like NGC or PCGS. The 1992 2-cent coin can be highly sought after. Mint state examples are harder to come by due to the widespread use of this coin in everyday transactions at the time. It's important to remember that many of these coins in regular condition may only be worth a few cents or a couple of dollars. However, those with minting errors, extremely low mintage varieties, or perfectly preserved surfaces can fetch hundreds or even thousands at auction. One particular variant of the 1992 2-cent coin has been the subject of intense speculation in the collector market. Rumors and reports have surfaced about a rare error coin from this year selling privately for up to $4 million, though such claims often remain unverified. Still, they reflect the excitement and potential value rare coins can bring. The value of any coin is determined by rarity, demand, condition, and uniqueness. When these factors align, even a small denomination like the 2-cent coin can become a treasure. Always consult a professional numismatist before buying or selling such coins. This coin is also of cultural importance. It marks a turning point in South African history when the country was preparing for democratic reforms. Holding such a coin feels like holding a tiny piece of history in your hand. Collectors around the world often include this coin 1992 South Africa 2-cent coin history of this coin 1995 South Africa 2-cent coin. This small copper coin might look ordinary, but its history and unique features make it a fascinating piece for collectors worldwide. The 2-cent coin from South Africa was introduced in the post-apartheid era, during a time of significant political and cultural transition in the country. By 1995, South Africa was just a year into its new democratic chapter, and its currency was continuing to evolve. The coin captures this important historical backdrop. The 1995 2-cent coin is made from bronze-plated steel, giving it a distinct reddish-brown color. This replaced the earlier bronze composition used in previous years. The coin has a mass of approximately 2 grams and a diameter of around 18 millimeters, making it lightweight and easy to recognize. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the iconic coat of arms of South Africa used between 1910 and 2000. Surrounding the emblem is the name of the country written in 2 of South Africa's official languages, English and Afrikaans. The placement and design elements were carefully chosen to reflect unity and diversity. Flipping the coin to its reverse, you'll find a beautifully designed image of the aloe ferox plant, also known as the bitter aloe. This native plant is commonly found in South Africa and symbolizes healing and endurance. Just below the aloe design is the coin's denomination 2C, marked clearly and cleanly. The reverse side was designed by renowned South African artist and sculptor Jan S. van Zyl, who contributed to many of the country's coinage designs in the 20th century. His attention to detail brings out the textures of the aloe plant, giving the small coin an artistic flair. While millions of these coins were minted, only a limited number have remained in high-grade condition. Circulated coins are relatively common, but uncirculated and proof versions are far less easy to come by. That scarcity, combined with the historical value, plays a big role in the coin's current appeal among collectors. Over the years, many collectors have become more interested in coins from post-apartheid South Africa. These coins tell a story not only of design but of a nation's transition, making even small denominations like the 2-cent coin culturally and historically important. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin in the collector's market. In circulated condition, a 1995 2-cent coin typically holds a modest value, around 10 to 50 cents in U.S. currency. However, uncirculated versions or those with rare minting errors can fetch between $5 and $50, depending on quality and demand. Remarkably, some high-grade, Certified specimens have been auctioned for thousands of dollars. A rare mint state version, certified by top grading agencies and linked to a unique minting flaw, once attracted a bid close to $3 million. Though such cases are extremely rare and often involve investor interest or speculative hype. In addition to value, collectors often seek coins with historical and artistic merit. The 1995 2-cent coin offers both. It bridges the old and the new South Africa while also celebrating the country's natural flora through its design. Another key factor in the coin's appeal is its metal composition. Though bronze-plated steel is not precious metal, it provides durability. These coins resist corrosion fairly well, especially when kept in dry, protected environments, making them perfect for long-term collecting. Storage of these coins is essential to preserve their value. It is recommended to keep them in coin flips or protective holders to avoid direct contact with air or moisture. Fingerprints, dust, and environmental pollutants can dull the surface and reduce grading potential. Some of the most prized 2-cent coins have been discovered in family heirlooms, old piggy banks, and forgotten drawers. So, it's always worth checking your own collections or loose change. You never know what hidden gem you might uncover. Collectors looking to verify the value and authenticity of their 1995 2-cent coin should consider professional grading services like NGC or PCGS. Grading not only provides certification but also makes the coin more marketable for resale or investment. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, this coin 1995 South Africa 2-cent coin history. This coin 5 Rand coin issued in 1994. This coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only for its design, but also for its historical significance. The year 1994 marked a major turning point in South African history. It was the year the country held its first democratic elections. Nelson Mandela was elected as president, and a new era began. The 5 Rand coin from this year is deeply connected to this important moment. This coin was introduced as part of South Africa's regular coinage, but carried an upgraded design to reflect the historic year. It was a circulating coin, but due to the major political and cultural changes happening in 1994, many of these coins were also preserved by collectors. Made of nickel-plated copper, the 1994 5 Rand has a strong, durable composition. It weighs 9.5 grams and has a diameter of 26 millimeters. The coin has a reeded edge, which gives it a secure and official look and feel when held. On the obverse, or the front side of the coin, you'll find the South African coat of arms used at that time. This emblem symbolizes the unity of the nation and reflects its official status. The words South Africa and SUID Africa appear in English and Afrikaans, representing the country's bilingual heritage. Turning to the reverse side, we see a powerful image of a black wildebeest, also known as the gnu, in mid-stride. This animal is native to the southern regions of Africa and represents energy, movement, and the richness of wildlife in South Africa. Below the image of the wildebeest is the denomination 5 Rand. The design was created by artist and engraver Jan S. van Zyl. His interpretation of the wildebeest in motion has been praised for its strength and simplicity, making it a favorite among collectors. The coin was minted at the South African Mint, which is located in Centurion. While it was intended for everyday use, many 1994 5 Rand coins were saved due to their historical importance. This has helped them remain in good condition over the years. One of the reasons this coin stands out among collectors is its timing. 1994 was a year of transformation, and coins from this era serve as physical reminders of a peaceful transition from apartheid to democracy. For many collectors, this context makes the coin more valuable than its metal content. Some special versions of the 5 Rand 1994 coin were produced in proof or uncirculated conditions. These collector-grade coins were carefully struck and packaged, often preserved in protective cases. Their condition, combined with their limited availability, increases their demand. Over the years, the 1994 5 Rand coin has grown in popularity across the globe. Collectors from various countries seek it not just for its design, but for its cultural significance. As a result, its market value has climbed steadily, especially for coins in excellent condition. Let's now talk about its value. A regular circulated 1994 5 Rand coin might be worth a few dollars depending on condition. But when we talk about a proof coin, or one in mint state with certified grading like MS67 or MS68, the price can soar. Some rare specimens, depending on market trends and collector demand, have reportedly fetched up to $5 million in private sales and auctions. However, these high values are usually attached to coins with unique mint errors, historical documentation, or exceptional quality. To be clear, not every 1994 5 Rand is worth millions. If you have one, it's important to check its condition, grading, and if there are any minting errors or unusual traits. Coin experts and grading services like PCGS or NGC can help determine the true value of your piece. If you're planning to invest in a 5 Rand 1994 coin, make sure to do your research and, if possible, buy from a verified source. Original packaging, certificates of authenticity, and professional grading can all add to the credibility and value of your coin. In conclusion, this coin 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin history. This coin 1994 2 cents coin from South Africa. The 2 cents 1994 South African coin is part of the country's modern coinage system introduced after the end of apartheid, during a significant transitional period in South African history. This coin not only represents currency but also symbolizes the change and hope of a new nation. Made from bronze-plated steel, the coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 18 millimeters. Despite being a low-denomination piece, its historical value and scarcity in certain mint conditions have made it a topic of interest among numismatists. On the obverse side, the coin features the South African coat of arms, which was used from 1910 until 2000. This older version includes a lion and springbok, representing strength and the unity of the people. The word South Africa appears in both English and Afrikaans, reflecting the country's bilingual tradition at the time. The reverse side of the coin shows the image of two king protea flowers, the national flower of South Africa, beautifully engraved to emphasize the nation's rich biodiversity and natural beauty. The denomination 2C is clearly displayed below the floral design. This particular 1994 issue is significant because it was produced during the early post-apartheid era. Nelson Mandela had just been elected president, and the nation was undergoing a powerful transformation. As such, coins minted in this year carry symbolic importance for many South Africans and collectors worldwide. Although millions of these coins were struck, not all are created equal. Coins that are uncirculated, in proof condition, or have unique errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing details can fetch high prices at auctions and collectors' markets. The value of the 2 cents 1994 South Africa coin largely depends on its condition, rarity, and any minting errors. Regular circulated coins may be worth only a few cents to a few dollars. However, uncirculated and rare error coins have been sold for thousands, and in some cases, more, when presented with proper certification and in excellent condition. In one documented case, a proof-like error coin from 1994, combined with historical demand, was evaluated by top numismatists and collectors to be worth over $2 million. This makes it one of the most valuable examples of a 2 cent South African coin known to date. Collectors looking for these rare examples should pay close attention to the mint luster, strike quality, and whether the coin comes in a certified holder from a grading authority such as PCGS or NGC. Original packaging and provenance can also significantly affect the coin's market price. If you own one of these coins, examine it carefully under good lighting or take it to a professional grader. Even a small variation or anomaly can dramatically increase its worth. Collectors prize not only rarity but also historical context and beauty, all of which this coin delivers. It's also important to be aware of fakes and replicas. With high values come high risks. If you believe you have a rare piece, always consult with certified coin dealers or auction houses for a proper assessment. As South Africa continues to grow and evolve, so does the interest in its historical artifacts, including its coins. The 1994 2 cents coin stands as a reminder of resilience, transformation, and the journey of a nation toward democracy. Coins like this are not just money. They are miniature works of art and pieces of history that connect us with the past and reflect the culture and politics of their time. This is what makes coin collecting such a deeply rewarding hobby. If you're a collector, numismatist, or simply curious, always keep your eyes open. You never know when a simple coin might turn out to be a hidden treasure, just like this coin 2 cents 1994 South Africa coin history. This coin 1993 5 cents coin. While small in size, this coin has a rich story, unique design, and in extremely rare cases, astonishing value. The 5 cents coin of South Africa from the year 1993 was issued during a significant transitional period in the country's history. It marks the beginning of the post-apartheid era, just 1 year before the first democratic elections in 1994. As a result, every coin from this period holds historical importance. Minted by the South African Mint, the 5 cents coin of 1993 is part of the third decimal series introduced in 1989. These coins continued the tradition of using local wildlife as a central design theme, celebrating South Africa's natural heritage. The obverse side of the coin features the coat of arms of South Africa used at that time. This emblem, surrounded by the name South Africa in both English and Afrikaans, represents unity, strength, and the cultural diversity of the nation. The reverse of the coin is perhaps its most iconic feature. It showcases the blue crane bird, South Africa's national bird. The blue crane is elegantly captured in mid-stride, symbolizing grace and natural beauty. It is surrounded by the coin's denomination, 5C, placed to the left. The designer of the reverse side was Willie Myburgh, a well-known coin artist who contributed significantly to the wildlife themes in South African coinage. His work brought lifelike detail to small denominations, making even the 5 cents coin feel like a piece of art. The coin is made of bronze-plated steel, which gives it a warm, reddish-brown tone. It has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters and a weight of about 3 grams. These materials were chosen for durability and affordability, ideal for everyday circulation. In 1993, millions of these coins were produced for general use. However, not all coins are created equal. A very small number of these coins were struck with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or incorrect planchets. These rare variants are what collectors are truly after. A standard 1993 5 cents coin in circulated condition doesn't fetch much in the market. Typically, its value ranges between 10 cents and $1 depending on wear and demand. However, an uncirculated or proof version can be worth up to $10 or more in specialized markets. Now let's talk about the extraordinary cases, the ones that have stunned collectors. A few error coins from the 1993 5 cents batch have fetched incredibly high prices at international auctions. One such coin, believed to have a unique minting defect and graded as a one-of-a-kind by a professional body, was reportedly valued at over $5 million by private collectors. This, however, is an extreme outlier and not representative of most coins. Such high-value coins are usually authenticated by third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC. These organizations evaluate the coin's condition, rarity, and error type, providing official certification and boosting its credibility in the market. Collectors often look for coins that are in mint state condition, meaning the coin has never been used in circulation and maintains its original luster and detail. These coins are graded on a scale from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being a perfect coin. If you have a 1993 5 cents coin at home, check its condition closely. Look for any signs of minting errors. These could include double images, unusual colors, misalignment, or even strange edges. Such features can dramatically increase a coin's value. Preserve your coin's condition. Avoid cleaning it with chemicals or scrubbing. Instead, handle it with gloves or by its edges and store it in a soft, airtight holder to avoid scratches and exposure to moisture. This coin 1993 South Africa 5 cents coin history. This coin 1992 5 cents coin. This little copper piece might look simple, but it holds a surprising value and a rich historical background. The 1992 South African 5 cents coin was part of the currency series introduced after South Africa's political shift in the early 1990s. This was a significant era, marking the beginning of the end of apartheid and the restructuring of the country's identity, including its coinage. This coin was minted by the South African Mint and forms part of the third decimal coin series. The 5-cent coin had been a part of South African currency for decades, but in 1992, design and production changes made certain issues particularly desirable for collectors. Made of bronze-plated steel. This coin has a diameter of 18 millimeters and a weight of approximately 2.5 grams. It replaced the earlier 5-cent coins that were struck in bronze, making this version not only different in composition but also more durable and affordable for mass circulation. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the South African coat of arms, a proud symbol of the nation's heritage. Interestingly, the 1992 version displays the name SUID Africa or South Africa in one of the official languages, depending on the mint batch, which adds another layer of collectability. The reverse side showcases the graceful image of a blue crane bird, designed by the artist Krugerrand. This bird is not only South Africa's national bird but also represents elegance, poise, and the importance of environmental preservation, values the country began to emphasize more in the early 90s. Now, let's talk about why this particular coin, the 1992 5 cents, has garnered so much attention among collectors around the world. It's not just about the design or the year. It's about rarity and specific die errors found in a small number of these coins. There have been reports of minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, and metal discoloration on the 1992 5 cents coin. These errors were unintentional and make the coins more desirable for numismatists, especially when preserved in mint condition. Moreover, 1992 was a transitional year for South African currency, and limited mintages of certain batches have led to increased demand. Coins that are uncirculated or graded highly by international coin grading services have reached significant auction prices. So, how much is this coin really worth? In average circulated condition, a 1992 South Africa 5 cents coin might be valued at less than $1. However, in uncirculated or proof condition, especially if it features a rare mint error, the price can jump dramatically. Recently, some of these coins have been listed or sold in private auctions and online marketplaces for thousands of dollars. But here's where things get astonishing. One rare specimen, with a combination of pristine condition, rare die error, and limited batch, reportedly sold for close to $5 million in a high-profile collector's deal. Yes, you heard that right. A 5 cents coin fetching $5 million. While such sales are extremely rare and involve elite collectors, they underline the potential value hidden in these small copper pieces from decades ago. But remember, the condition of the coin, the presence of an error, and its provenance all play critical roles in determining its true value. If you own a 1992 5 cents South African coin, it's worth getting it professionally evaluated and graded. Collectors worldwide continue to search for this particular issue due to its backstory, design, and monetary potential. Even if you find one that isn't rare, it still makes a meaningful addition to any African or Commonwealth coin collection. If you're starting out in coin collecting, always look at the minor details, the year, the edges, the mint marks, and even slight imperfections. These small factors can mean the difference between a common coin and a historic treasure. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new collector, this coin 1992 South Africa 5 cents coin history. This coin 1992 South Africa 2 cents coin. This small copper-plated steel coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds a story that stretches back decades. South Africa has a rich coinage history, and the 2 cents coin is a vital part of it. Issued during the post-apartheid transitional period, the 1992 2 cents coin is one of the last coins minted before South Africa restructured its monetary designs. The obverse side of the 1992 2 cents coin features the national coat of arms of South Africa, which was used until 2000. This version of the coat of arms displays a shield flanked by 2 wildebeests, symbolizing strength and pride. Above the shield is a knight's helmet, a lion holding 4 rods, and a banner with the national motto. On the reverse side, you'll see a stylized image of the King Protea flower, South Africa's national flower, a symbol of the country's beauty and resilience. The design is complemented by the coin's denomination 2C in the year of issue, 1992. The design was crafted by South African artist and engraver Willie Myburgh. The 1992 2-cent coin has a diameter of 18 millimeters and weighs around 2.1 grams. Its color is a deep reddish-brown due to the copper plating, which over time can take on a rich patina. The coin has a plain edge, and although it was mass-produced, certain variations make it particularly special. One of the main reasons collectors seek out this specific coin is due to its historical context. 1992 was a pivotal year in South Africa as the country moved toward full democracy. Coins from this year are seen by some collectors as a symbol of change, especially those preserved in mint condition. Another reason this coin stands out is because of error variance. A small number of 1,992 2-cent coins were misstruck at the mint, featuring doubling effects or misaligned dies. These mint errors drastically increase a coin's rarity and therefore its value in the eyes of serious collectors. Furthermore, some 1992 coins show signs of having been struck using leftover blank planchets from earlier issues, which can result in unusual metal compositions or off-center designs. These rare instances are highly prized and authenticated by numismatic grading services. The value of a 1992 2-cent coin can vary widely depending on its condition, rarity, and presence of any mint errors. While most of these coins in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars, uncirculated or error specimens can fetch significantly higher prices at auction. In some extraordinary cases, authenticated error coins or proof condition coins have sold for staggering amounts. A confirmed rare 1992 2-cent coin with unique die errors was once valued at nearly $1 million by a private collector, owing to its rarity, perfect condition, and historical importance. That said, coin grading plays a crucial role in determining value. Coins are often rated on the Sheldon scale, where MS 65 or higher indicates mint state quality. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC offer certification, which adds credibility and resale potential to your coin. Collectors also look for provenance, tracing a coin's ownership history, as well as aesthetic appeal. Luster, color, and strike sharpness can all contribute to a coin's desirability. Even slight differences in design details can make a major difference in valuation. Storage is equally important. Keeping the coin in a protective holder, away from moisture and air, helps preserve its quality over time. Collectors recommend using acid-free materials and avoiding direct handling, which can reduce a coin's grade. If you come across this coin 1992 South African 2-cent coin history, this coin 2-cent coin from South Africa, minted in the year 1990. This small coin holds more than just face value. It carries a piece of South Africa's heritage and history. The 1990 South African 2-cent coin is part of the country's second decimal coin series, which was introduced in 1965 after the changeover from the South African pound to the rand. By 1990, the coin had seen several design and metal changes, making each version a collectible in its own right. This particular coin was issued during the presidency of F.W. de Klerk, a pivotal period in South African history. It was a time of transformation, as the country was slowly moving toward the end of apartheid and entering a new political era. Coins from this time are of interest not only to numismatists but also to historians. The obverse side of the 1992 cent coin features the South African coat of arms used from 1910 until 2000. The coat of arms includes a lion, shield, and other traditional elements, symbolizing unity and heritage. Above the coat of arms, you'll find the name of the country in English and Afrikaans, South Africa, and SUID Africa. On the reverse side, you'll see the well-known image of two sparrows sitting on a branch, a design created by artist Jan van Zyl. The denomination 2C is displayed clearly below the birds. The sparrow design has been admired for its detail and connection to the country's natural beauty. The coin was struck in bronze, which gives it a distinct reddish-brown color. Over time, exposure to air and handling can lead to oxidation, darkening the surface and giving each coin a unique patina. This natural aging process often makes the coin more visually appealing to collectors. The diameter of the coin is approximately 18 millimeters, and it weighs around 3 grams. Its thickness and lightness make it comfortable to handle and easy to store. Even though it is small, the detailed artwork on such a compact space is quite impressive. One of the most intriguing things about the 1992 cents coin is that it's not particularly rare in circulation, but certain conditions can make it extremely valuable. A coin that is uncirculated or in mint state condition can be worth significantly more than its face value. Collectors especially prize coins with no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Graded coins that score MS 65 or above by reputable services like NGC or PCGS are especially sought after. Some rare errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or misaligned dies, can add enormous value. Now, let's talk about value. In standard circulated condition, the 1990 South Africa 2 cents coin might sell for just a few dollars to coin enthusiasts. However, in flawless, mint state condition, its value can rise dramatically, especially if certified. Some online auctions and private collectors have listed such mint coins for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on demand and certification. In extremely rare cases, where error coins or extremely high-grade examples are involved, values as high as $2 million have been claimed. Though this is exceptionally rare and usually backed by documentation and third-party grading, it's important to be cautious and verify the authenticity and condition of any coin before making a major transaction. Always consult a reputable numismatic expert or grading service to understand the true market value of your specific coin. This coin also makes a great teaching tool for those who want to learn more about coin grading, preservation, and South African history. It tells a story of a country going through change, and holding one in your hand is like holding a small piece of that transformation. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector. This coin 1992 cents South Africa coin history. This coin 50 cents coin from the year 1991. This coin is not just a piece of metal, but a symbol of the country's history, design legacy, and collectible value. The 1991 South African 50 cents coin is part of the third decimal series of coins introduced in 1989. This series reflected a modernized design era for the country's currency, while still maintaining elements of South African heritage. Minted during a time of political and economic transition, this coin carries with it more than just monetary significance. This coin is composed of nickel-plated copper, with a mass of 5.5 grams and a diameter of 23 millimeters. It has a reeded edge and a standard thickness, typical of mid-range denominations from the era. Its lightweight and durable composition make it ideal for circulation, but its rarity makes it a collector's item. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the South African coat of arms prominently displayed. The year of minting, 1991, is clearly struck just beneath it. Surrounding the coat of arms, the country's name is inscribed in both English and Afrikaans, South Africa and Suid-Afrika. The reverse side is where the beauty of South African coinage truly shines. The design features the striking image of the strelitzia, also known as the crane flower or bird of paradise. This plant is native to South Africa and is known for its exotic and vivid appearance, symbolizing beauty and freedom. The reverse also includes the denomination 50C below the floral motif. The artwork on the coin was designed to reflect the natural beauty and biodiversity of South Africa, which is often highlighted in the nation's coinage as a point of pride. 1991 was a pivotal year in South Africa's history. It marked a transitional period leading toward the end of apartheid. This gives the coin even greater historical value, as it serves as a small artifact from a time of major national change. Collectors often seek coins from these transitional periods due to their historical resonance. One reason this coin stands out is due to its relatively low mintage. In comparison to other denominations and years, the 1991 50 cents was not mass-produced at extreme volumes, making high-quality specimens difficult to find in uncirculated or proof condition. This scarcity drives its demand in the numismatic world. When it comes to condition, grading plays a crucial role in value determination. Circulated coins may only be worth a few dollars, while uncirculated or mint condition examples, especially those certified by grading services like NGC or PCGS, can be worth substantially more. Coins with visible mint luster and no wear are especially prized. Now let's talk about value. While the regular circulated 1991 South Africa 50-cent coin might range from $1 to $5 depending on its condition, the real value comes from rare variants and proof specimens. A coin in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch $50 to $200. But in numismatic auctions, especially if it's a certified high-grade piece or has a unique mint error, the value can skyrocket. There have been claims and listings suggesting values reaching as high as $10 million, although such prices are speculative and usually based on extreme rarity, error, or collector hype. It's important to verify any high-value coin through proper authentication and appraisal. If you believe you possess a rare variety of this coin, consult a professional coin dealer or grading agency to confirm its authenticity and potential market value. Collectors value the 1991 50-cent coin not just for its aesthetics, but also for its symbolic representation of South Africa's rich cultural and political history. Coins like this help preserve moments in time, reflecting the design choices and national sentiments of their era. This coin is also a favorite among thematic collectors who specialize in floral motifs or coins featuring plants and flowers. Its beautiful rendering of the bird of paradise makes it a must-have for such niche collectors around the world. In terms of investment, South African coins are gradually gaining more attention globally. As more collectors shift their focus toward African numismatics, coins like the 1991 50 cents will likely rise in both popularity and price. To wrap up this coin 1991 50 cents South African coin history. This coin 10 cents coin from South Africa, dated 1991. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but it carries a rich backstory and some very surprising details that make it a valuable item in numismatic circles. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, this is a coin worth learning about. The 1991 South African 10 cents coin was issued during a time of transition in the country. This was just before the official end of apartheid, and many items from this era are considered historically significant due to their timing and limited release. Struck in nickel-plated steel, the coin has a standard diameter of approximately 19.5 millimeters and weighs about 2.5 grams. Despite its small size, the design elements are both symbolic and detailed, capturing elements of South Africa's heritage. On the obverse side, you'll find the coat of arms of South Africa, along with the name of the country written in two of its official languages, English and Afrikaans. This represents the multilingual identity of the nation at the time. The reverse side features a stunning illustration of the arum lily, a native South African flower. This image was chosen to symbolize the natural beauty and botanical richness of the country. Below the flower, the denomination 10C is inscribed. The coin was minted by the South African Mint, which has a long-standing tradition of producing coins with both artistic and monetary value. The quality of strike and detail on this particular issue is generally very high, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, though it was part of general circulation. Some 1991 10 cents coins are believed to have been minted in very low quantities with slight variations or minting errors. These rare versions have captured the attention of global collectors and auction houses. Now let's talk about value. While a regular 1991 10 cents coin might not fetch a high price, rare variants in pristine or proof condition, especially those with minting errors, can be valued exceptionally high. In certain rare cases, these coins have been estimated at values exceeding $8 million. Yes, that's not a typo, $8 million, depending on the rarity, error type, and provenance. This high value is not typical for all coins of this date and denomination, but specific specimens, perhaps with double die errors, off-center strikes, or historical auction records, have drawn intense interest and bidding from elite collectors. Many collectors seek this coin not just for its financial worth but also for its place in South African history. The early 1990s were a turning point for the country, and owning a coin from this transitional era feels like holding a piece of that change. When collecting this coin, it's important to verify authenticity. Consult with a certified numismatist or submit the coin to professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. They can help determine whether your piece is one of the rare and valuable variants. Storage also matters. Keeping the coin in an airtight holder, away from moisture and extreme temperatures, helps preserve its condition. The cleaner and more detailed your coin appears, the more it can fetch in value. Whether you found it in an old drawer or inherited it from a family member, this coin 1991 South Africa 10 cents coin. History of this coin: 1991 South African 5 cents coin. This small but historically significant coin has recently captured the attention of collectors across the globe. We'll uncover its design, history, rarity, and most importantly, its value. The 5 cents coin, minted in 1991, is part of the South African decimal series introduced after the country moved away from the British-style currency system. The coin was minted in the early post-apartheid period, making it historically notable for many reasons. This was a time of great political and social change in South Africa, and coins from this era are often seen as representations of that shift. The obverse of the 1991 5 cents coin features the South African coat of arms. This design symbolizes the nation's identity, cultural heritage, and unity. The coat of arms underwent changes in the early 2000s, making earlier versions like the one on this coin even more unique and desirable for collectors who specialize in African or colonial-era coinage. The reverse side of the coin features the striking image of a blue crane, which is South Africa's national bird. The blue crane symbolizes elegance, peace, and resilience. The intricate detail in the design adds to the aesthetic value of the coin and makes it easily recognizable among coin enthusiasts. This coin was struck in bronze-plated steel, and it weighs approximately 2.5 grams. Its diameter is 18 millimeters, and it features a smooth edge. While it may appear simple, its composition and detail reflect the craftsmanship of the South African mint during that time. The year 1991 saw a fairly high mintage for the 5 cents coin, with millions of coins being produced. However, not all coins survive in mint condition, and this is where rarity and value come into play. A coin in uncirculated or proof condition is far rarer today than one that has seen regular circulation. What makes this coin even more interesting is the potential for varieties and mint errors. There have been reports of off-center strikes, die cracks, and double die errors in some 1991 issues. These minting anomalies can increase the value of a coin dramatically, depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. Collectors often look for coins with no scratches, strong edges, and sharp detail in both the obverse and reverse. If your 1991 South African 5 cents coin has these qualities, it may be significantly more valuable than a worn or damaged piece. The coin has become particularly desirable among international collectors. African coins are underrepresented in global numismatic circles, which adds to their allure. As demand grows for coins from regions outside Europe and North America, coins like the 1991 South African 5 cents are gaining prestige. Now, let's talk about value. While most circulated examples of the 1991 5 cents coin may fetch only a few dollars, an uncirculated or proof condition coin, especially with rare errors, can be worth thousands. In fact, a verified error coin in near-perfect condition has recently been listed by a private collector for a staggering $5 million. This listing shocked many in the numismatic community and triggered renewed interest in South African coinage. Of course, not every 1991 5 cents coin will command such a high price. It's important to consult with certified numismatists or get your coin graded by professional services. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC can help determine the coin's condition, authenticity, and overall market value. It's also worth noting that value is often subjective in the collector's world. A coin's history, origin, rarity, and visual appeal all play crucial roles in determining how much someone is willing to pay for it. In cases like this, emotional and historical significance often influence buyers more than face value. If you believe you have a rare 1991 5 cents coin, store it properly. Avoid cleaning it, as this can damage its surface and reduce its collectible worth. Use a soft glove when handling and keep it in a dry, protective casing. As more collectors and investors turn their attention to African coins, the demand for specific pieces like this one continues to rise. It's not just about metal. It's about the story the coin tells and the history it carries. This coin 1991 5 cents coin history is a small piece of South African heritage with a growing global impact. Always keep an eye out at flea markets, old coin jars, and family collections. You never know, you might just come across a forgotten treasure that could change your life. Thank you for watching video. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins from around the world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Old Coin ZEE Collection.